So in today's workshop, we are going to have a look at uh, how to create AI generated ads. So usually we used to create ads using the Adobe softwares like Photoshop, Illustrator, or Figma. That used to happen in past years, like just 2 years ago, we'll be using only Adobe softwares. Since 2023, we started using AI in design to help us make better design in less time. It keep on evolving, and today, maybe like 2 weeks back, you all remember that Ghibli effect, right? Ghibli trend was trending over internet. At that time, ChatGPT bought a new update. With that update, we can create amazing, unbelievable ads within just few minutes. But you have to keep in mind one thing, that only AI will not help you create amazing design. So that's the reason why this is Photoshop and AI workshop, where we'll teach you how to use both Photoshop and AI to create amazing design. For that, you need to spend at least 4 weeks. In today's workshop, it's about the overview of it, just an understanding of how to create amazing design using Photoshop and AI. So I hope you get the point. We are going to learn how to generate all these ads using Photoshop and AI. So that's a core of workshop objective. So these are the ads we are going to create today. We are going to create three type of ads. So we are going to create all these three type of ads. The one right here, this is, we call it as an illustration ad, where we are we didn't use any real images, we only used illustration in this ad. Another one is just a regular social media ad for this fan brand. And third one, it's a concept based ad, where we are conveying a concept, like a message in this ad. So this is Kit Kat plus cricket team. You can see the Kit Kat chocolate has been converted into terms in order to convey the concept. So this one is a concept ad, another one is a regular social media ad, and third one is a illustration ad. All these three ads we are going to learn in today's workshop. If you know uh, if you know how to use Photoshop, then today's workshop, after this workshop, you can create this by yourself. If you don't know how to use Photoshop, you have to learn it. You have to learn both Photoshop and AI, and we have a course for that as well. I'll provide you more details about that. So before getting started, let me ask you with a question. Let me ask you a question. Uh, we have two ads right here. One is created only using AI. This is completely AI generated ad, where we didn't use any other softwares. We only created using AI. Another one right here, which is Photoshop plus AI. So this is only AI, this is Photoshop plus AI. There is a 10% of difference in these both creatives. Could you please tell me what exactly is the difference? So I request everyone to drop a message. You can just tell me whatever your thoughts are. You can just let me know. Please have a closer look at both designs. The first one is completely AI generated. We didn't use any softwares. The next one is now we created using Photoshop and ChatGPT. So please help me identify the 10 percentage of the difference. So Aman is saying the typography is difference. Yes, the typography is difference. Here some irrelevant type is there. Meanwhile, the one we created, we made a proper relevant typography. That is one thing. Please tell others. Logo placement on the text and color correction. Okay, logo placement also, it's bit odd. Basic difference is design sense. Okay, but what is that? What exactly is? Double images, yeah, that's a good identify. In the AI generated, we have two Virat Kohlis here. That's one big mistake in this design. One more key difference is there. One key difference in between these two ads. Let me see if we could able to find it or not. So please have a closer look at both designs, and you can find one more uh, difference. Size of the product, you came close to this, but you need to exactly tell me what is the key difference. Size of the product is a close guess. Uh, Please tell me what is a key difference you see in between these two ads. Mango near bottle. No, these are the small changes. I'll tell you. The key difference between these two ads are, first one is like students mentioned, these are two images in here. Do you think client will post it, with like this, like two images, some irrelevant images here? Obviously, we know this is AI generated. So this is one reason. Second reason is the text, which is came out like how the inspiration was, and it's not relevant to what we need. And most key, biggest important is the bottle. So here it's just some regular AI generated bottle. In this one, it's a proper Masa bottle. So if Masa is posting this ad in their Instagram, they will have a look at the bottle. I mean, they will check if the bottle is 100% real. So if you send this to a client, it will get rejected. And if you send this to client, it will get approved. And that's a 10% difference make. So you can see almost both of these designs, it's looking close to same, but the 10 percentage difference, that is what making one design rejected, another design is approved. So this is a really important point, students. Please note it down. Without approval, you cannot make a career out of it. You cannot do freelancing. It's not possible to get a job if your design is not getting approved. So to get an approved design, you need to use both AI and Photoshop. So that's what we are going to learn today. And also let's have a look at the time to create these ads. How much time you need to create an amazing ad, in three format. One is without AI. Like 2 years ago, how do we create ads? How much time it will take? Another one is only AI. In current trends, we use only AI to create an ad. And third version is AI plus design. So let's have a look. So to create an illustration ad without AI, maybe 2 years ago, what are the things we need to do? The learning time. To create something like this, you should learn Adobe Illustrator, you should learn the sketching concept, you should learn illustrations. All this take 2 to 3 months. And practice time is even more, because you need proper sketching, art, everything you should learn, you should practice. That will take up to 1 year. And execution for particular creative, execution for this one creative will take 1 to 2 days. This is what the time it takes to create this without AI. Same for the social media post. Learning will take 2 to 3 months. Practicing social media post, not only this, the entire social media post will take 2 to 3 months. And execution for this one creative will take at least 1 to 2 hours, because we have to ideate it, we have to brainstorm it, we have to find proper relevant images, then we have to start working. All this time will take 1 to 2 hours. This is all without AI. So this is a old way of learning, but it's a proper way of learning it. Then comes the era where we learn with only AI. We don't learn actually, only AI to create these ads. Learning time nil, practicing nil, execution time 2 minutes. Even that, it's a AI generating time. Same for here. Learning time nil, practice time nil, execution time is just 2 minutes. But the important point is, you will not get these ads. Instead, you get an AI generated ad which value also nil. So learning time is nil, practice time is nil, and same time value also nil. If you use only AI, whoever attending this workshop, everyone can do it, not only you. Everyone from the country, everyone from the world could just do this within 2 minutes. That's the reason why it stays valueless. How do you add value in it? It's by using AI plus design. Should learn the basic of design. You no need to learn years, but with current trends, you have to learn just 2 weeks or 4 weeks, and you could able to create this. So learning time for AI plus design for this illustration ad, it's just 2 weeks. 2 weeks to learn to how to use these tools, 2 weeks to practice, and the execution time for this is just 15 minutes. So 1 to 2 days of execution in a traditional method, where you need just 15 minutes to create it. Same for the social media post as well. So that's the one difference you need to understand. Only AI, where everything is nil and it will get rejected. No point learning it. Without AI, it's too much time to learn everything, and it is outdated. And this AI plus design is a current trend where you have to spend a little time to learn and a little time to execute, where your design gets approved. And we are going to have a look at this in today's workshop. So students, please keep in mind, AI plus design is the future. Only design or only AI will not help you. And that's the only point I'm trying to convey for last 10 minutes. It's a valid point. You can check with anyone in the industry. Design plus AI is the future, and we'll have a look at that in today's workshop. So student two who understood till this point, could you please raise your hands? I'm clear. I'm pretty clear with the explanation. And please raise your hands. Yeah, great. So I think everyone is following me. Glad. I know you guys are following me up, and hope. Yeah, we'll continue. And I hope you got a clear understanding over it. Now we'll create these apps, but before that, let me give you a quick workshop objective, the reason why you attend today's workshop, and what are the takeaways. So in today's workshop, we'll be having look at three different things. One is the workshop, I mean the actual workshop, which is a free class, where we'll understand how to use AI and design. We just understand how you want to become just Photoshop plus AI designer. We offer a 4 weeks course. It's a paid course. Details will be provided at end of this workshop. And also, if you wanted to become a pro graphic designer, there is a 12 weeks course where we'll teach pro graphic designing. So these are the two paid courses where the details will be given at end of this workshop. This is a free demo to understand how AI and Photoshop works. So let me give a deep understanding, like a little more about these two courses. The Photoshop and AI is a 4 weeks course where you will learn how to use Photoshop, how to use AI in a live class format, where you'll be learning. The tutor will be teaching you on live. You can ask questions, can ask your doubts. The tutor will be reviewing your lessons, and at the end, you could able to create approved designs, like a proper approved design in just 4 weeks, only by learning Photoshop and AI. If you wanted to become a pro designer, we have a 3 months course where you learn entire graphic design. You learn the graphic design, marketing, and branding concepts in 3 months. So you can become a pro graphic designer. So these are the two courses we offer. And yeah, details at end of this workshop. Let me give a quick difference. The variations between these two courses are: the 4 weeks course, only Photoshop and AI, is for someone who's doing your own business. If you are doing your own business, you have some small startup, you have some Instagram store or something, this 4 weeks course would be a perfect for you. If you are using Canva for creating designs, this AI Photoshop course would put you 10 times better than whatever you are already doing it. And also you can create movie posters, YouTube thumbnails, all professional, all top notch. Let's say you see some YouTube channels like international channels like Mr. Beast. Same quality YouTube thumbnails you could able to create only by learning Photoshop and AI. Movie posters same, and many freelance opportunities, like if your friend, or if you knew someone who have a small business, you can create amazing posters for them in a small level freelancing thing. if you are a college student or if you are working professional, if you are into marketing or if you are even into IT, you could able to learn this Photoshop AI designer and you can start your side hustle over it. And you can, main thing is you can also start your business like a printable things like a t-shirt or frames, everything using AI by only learning Photoshop and AI design. These are the outcomes of the 4 weeks course. And the 12 weeks is for the professionals. If you want to get a job, you have to learn for 12 weeks. 4 weeks will not help to get a job. So that is something you have to keep in mind. 4 weeks is only to learn Photoshop and AI, 12 weeks to learn graphic design. So you wanted to work in companies like Amazon or Swiggy, Zomato. Uh, you will get a job by learning this 12 weeks course. And also you can do international freelance career. So international wise, if you're getting paid in dollars for freelance project, it will be, you can make a lot from India. So that is possible only by learning the entire graphic design, because only learning Photoshop, you could not able to do many bigger projects and work from home opportunities worldwide. Pro AI artist and also all the features here also could be able to learn in this 12 weeks course. So the key difference between these tools, this is for side hustle. You already have another profession. Let's say you are an engineer or you are a IT professional, you are a marketing person, or if you are running your own business, this course is for you. If you are a student who wanted to become a graphic designer, you wanted to take graphic design as your profession, this course is for you. So that's a key difference, and you know what you want to pick. All right. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started with today's workshop, and let's learn how to create these ads. So are we ready? If you are ready, could you please raise your hands? Ready to learn Photoshop concepts? Please raise your hands. All right, perfect, perfect. So perfect. Let's get started. Okay, the first ad we are going to create is this illustration one, the Virat Kohli one. That's what we are going to create first. For that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to this Maza's Instagram page. However, they are creating designs. That's the first step. Before creating a professional ad, like we are about to create something, Maza would accept and Maza would post it in their Instagram page. That's the quality we are aiming for. So we should do something how they are doing. Uh, if you are doing something like Fanta or Sprite for Maza, Maza will not accept it. So that's something you have to keep in mind. If you're creating it for Maza, it should be for Maza. So I'm going to Maza's Instagram page and I'm picking one design from here. So I'm picking this design. I'm taking it to AI to create a poster like how I wanted. So I picked this as an inspiration and I'm going to AI. I'm using ChatGPT. You can also use the free ChatGPT as well. You could able to create it. So I given this as an inspiration. You can see in chat, I already gave this as an inspiration. And my prompt is just create image, same design, change the guy to girl with a spoon in hand. That's the prompt I have given. You no need to write fancy prompt anymore. If someone is telling you, become a prompt engineer, I'll help you create fancy prompt. There is no need for that. It is only needed in 2023. Now, in 2025, even ChatGPT and Google Studio themselves have released a blog that you no need to write fancy thing, just direct message. What you want exactly, you just type it out, create image, same design, change the guy to girl with a spoon in hand, and you can see the result right here. So this is a ChatGPT created one where you can see the bottle is different and some other changes. If we put this illustration into this design, and that design will get approved. That's what we are going to learn today. So for the IPL thing, same thing, same design, change the guy to, sorry, not this. Yeah, this one. I've kept this as an inspiration and create image, same design. So I told them ChatGPT to create image. That's the first condition. Second one, same design. It should be look like same. But the change, what is the change I wanted? The change is the guy to Dhoni from CSK in the IPL team. Stick close to original creative. So stick close to this original creative. Just change this guy to Dhoni, and we have got this prompt. So same wise, I get just kept it now. Same Virat from RCB. I got this. This guy is not looking like Virat, so I just told them make it perfect, and I got this design. So this design right here, I got it by just prompting, by giving them the inspiration. Just told ChatGPT to create Virat in IPL team for RCB, and I got this output. Now, students, tell me how many of you here could be able to create till this point? Please raise your hands. Till this of what have we done using ChatGPT, I could able to do. If you are thinking that you can do this, please raise your hands. Yes, it's easy prompting. Everyone, anyone can do this. So till this point, it's easy to do. Just get an inspiration, type it like how you want it. You can just go to ChatGPT and explore, like there are a lot of things you could be able to do. So here comes the design works. Now this one, it's 90% close to the original Mazda ad. The 10% that makes the design rejected or approved, that's what we are going to do now. The 10% work is what we are going to do now. So I'm taking this creative to Photoshop, where I already have this original creative, and I'm pasting this Virat creative above this one. Now what we are going to do is we are uh, removing this area. This, instead of this guy, we'll remove this area and we'll keep Virat here, because the bottle is different, the theme is different, and everything is different, especially the bottle. If let's you know if Mazda is running an ad, the bottle should be same as Mazda. So that's something you have to keep in mind. If Mazda is running an ad, the bottle should be like Mazda. So that's what we are going to do today. All right, let me walk you through this process quickly. Students who don't know how to use Photoshop, you will not understand many of these concepts because these are the Photoshop concept, and you have to learn Photoshop to understand this. So just try to understand the process than instead of learning. So you will not learn Photoshop in just one class, especially in 20 minutes class. You should learn it for 2 to 3 weeks. So for today's workshop, just understand the process. I'm not going to teach you how to create it. I'm just making you understand how these ads are done. All right. So to create it, I'm just selecting this bottle first, and the selection is not perfect. So you can see the bottle is not completely selected. So I'm using another selection tool to select this bottle properly. So now the bottle is selected. You can see this area is additionally selected. So what I'm doing is I'm pressing Alt and unselecting the hand. Okay, now the bottle is selected perfectly. I'm creating a duplicate of a bottle. Now the only bottle is here. Now we have to put this creative inside the bottle. For that, we'll follow the clip masking concept, where I'm clipping this design inside it. So for that, I'm pressing Alt and pressing here. Now this design is clipped inside the bottle. If you move around, you can see this is already clipped inside. Now I have to position it properly, now fit inside the bottle. I think this fit is fine. Let's turn on the background. You can see almost came good. So here we have to fix this area, and also you can see these fingers are crossing. From the old bottle, there are so two things we have to fix: this guy and the finger area. For that, what you have to do is you can, if you are using paid Photoshop, you can use the generative fill to remove this guy. Even if you're using the free one, you can use the clone stamp tool to remove this guy. So while you are selecting, the entire area should be selected properly, so you can remove it. So if you are using paid one, you can just create generative fill, generate, and this guy will be removed in no time. If you are using free software, then you have to use this clone stamp tool. With that tool, you can create something like this. Just it will take time. Now with AI, we have created in within 30-40 seconds. With this clone stamp tool, you can create exactly like this, but it will take some 10 to minutes. You are saving a lot of time with AI. So now this is sorted. What we'll do is we'll put it inside the bottle, and only thing is we have to fix this hand area. To fix it, again we create a new layer. We'll clip it inside. So if I'm taking brush tool and if I'm brushing it over here, it will be only coming inside the bottle, and it will not go outside the bottle. So that's why we are creating a new layer, clipping it. And here, whichever color is there inside the bottle, you have to pick that color and you have to brush it. You can brush it properly, to make it perfect. Here we have a small problem. If I'm brushing here, it will not come proper. Can see it's not coming properly. So here, instead of using the brush tool, I'm using the clone stamp tool to select this area perfectly. So if you learn Photoshop and if you learn how to use all these tools, you could able to create it properly. So selecting this area and um, brushing it properly so you can see it's coming out nice. Same if you repeat it once again. Okay, perfect. So the Photoshop terms, to create it. Now we have to make it perfect by just taking again the brush tool. You have to keep the opacity and flow level to some 30 to 40 percentage, so you can brush it and you can make it look even. Sorry, let me brush it here. Okay, now we have removed the hand. You can see I'm removing this. This hand has been removed. Same thing for here. Here, what we'll do is we'll either use black color or else we'll use red here to create it. Keep the opacity and flow to 100. We'll use this red over here and somewhat the black to make it perfect. Again, clone stamp tool. Let's put this into a smart object. So this process, it will take only a few weeks to perfectly, properly learn it and uh, apply it on your design. Okay, perfect. This area has been fixed. So put black in here. Okay. Now only this area too, we have to fix it. And here I'm posting it in yellow. Also selecting this color opacity level to 50, 60, and brushing it. Now our design is ready. So here we have to fix two more things. You have to change this logo and this text, and our design would be ready. We can go to this Masa Creative and just go and search for Google Images or CB logo. Select this image, copy this into the original creative. You can paste it here, make it smaller. So only the editing work should be left in this illustration. If you want to create this, it will take a huge time to learn it, to learn how to illustrate, to learn how to bring out the face of this person properly. All this will take years to master it. Meanwhile, using design, using just editing concept, you could able to learn it properly. So you can see the different. This is what AI has been generated. You can see the logo. With editing, we can just make it original. We can make it professional. We can make it slightly smaller and slightly tilted to give the original feel. If I'm going back, it will look perfect. Now the only thing is just remove this text and remove the text, add the RCB text, and your design is ready. So this I've just created in 10 minutes. If you are doing it from scratch, it will not take more than 15 minutes to create a amazing design like this. So that's all the time you need to create something like this. And for that, you have to learn both Photoshop and AI. If you're learning only AI, your design would come like this, and that design will not be approved. If you are creating the design like this, you can see very small amount of difference. Like I mentioned, 10% of difference. This image, bottle, and text only are the difference here. But fixing that, make this design gets approved. So students, are you following me? Are you getting my point? Whatever I'm trying to convey. Are you getting it? Could you please raise your hands? Understood this point? Understood this concept? Could you please raise your hands? Understood the flow? Like the illustration I had. If you understood the flow, please raise your hands. Okay, perfect. Without wasting time, let's move on to the next ad, which is the fan creative. Let's see how to create a social media post using AI. So here in this fan ad, I have given three things as inspiration. One is the creative, which I got it from internet, from Pinterest. That is a creative inspiration. Then I gave this fan image, like a original product image from the brand. This is the original product, and also I've given this logo. So these are the three things. I'll give them attachments, and you can see my prompt. Create an ad like this. This is the first one, so it will be creating an ad like this. Change the product and text. Product and text needs to be changed. Eco-link logo. So in the creative, I'm mentioning the logo should be eco-link logo should be there, and then copy, which means text. I've given the text, and AI has been I've generated this image. So this is a AI generated image. I'm taking this, copy this, and I'm taking this to Photoshop. Okay, this is the AI generated image right here. Students, please text me. Will the client accept this design or not? You can just give your honest opinion. The fan is looking almost close to the original fan we have given. The logo is there, the text is there, everything came out nice. So please drop a message if the client accept this or not. You can just type yes or no. Please type yes or no. If you can just give your honest opinion. If you think, yeah, this is good, this is fine, then client would accept it, you can just give yes. If you think, if you're finding some errors, you can tell me no. So please students, I request everyone to drop a message. So I'll understand your, whatever you're thinking, I will get an understanding. I can see only 2 students have answered this. I request everyone to give your opinion. So we'll, get a proper understanding of it. All right. So I think even 200% no. Can you tell me why? Why this design will be get rejected? You can point out things, can tell me the points and tell me why exactly this design would get rejected. So, Abhi, Vivek, Aman, could you please answer me why exactly this design will be rejected? Can give your honest opinion. You can just give your, whatever you're thinking. You can just drop the message. Look, have a close look. Tell me why it will not get accepted. Okay, I will explain. So this design right here, even the fan looks exactly same. Even though the fan looks close to same, it is not same. I mean, this is not the. Uh, wait a minute. This is not the exact product. I can see this is the original fan. This is ChatGPT have created. You can see it's close to same, but not the same. So let's say if the this brand is selling this product, will they allow to keep a fan which is not theirs, which is looking different? You can see this area, and it's looking different. The client would never accept. 100% they will not accept if the uh, product is different. But here, that's not the only problem. So that you have to understand, that's not the only problem in this design. We have other problems as well. So I will one by one, I will tell you. So first of all, in this design, the design grammar is missing. I mean, this design is not a professional one. Why? Because this design has no emphasis, no text hierarchy, and it doesn't follow, I mean, it doesn't have a proper white space. What are these? What is emphasis? What is white space? What is text hierarchy? Any ideas? If you know the reason, could you please, I mean, if you know the answers, could you please tell me? Could you please, drop a message? What is text hierarchy? What is design emphasis? And what is white space? If you know, anyone know the answer? If you know the answer, could you please raise your hands? Anyone, if you know the answer, could you please raise your hands? Please drop a message if you know the answer. Answer for text hierarchy, emphasis, and white space. These are the three design principles which is missing in this design. These are the grammar of designs. If it doesn't follow, the design will not work. To post this ad in social media, people will not be attracted to it. People will not be watching it properly. The people will not be, checking this product or buying it. So in that way, this is a poor ad. This ad will not work out. So white space allows readability. Yeah, it's almost saying white space is giving enough space for everything to fit in right. All right, I'll explain you. I'll explain you what are this principle and how to fix those. First, emphasis. Emphasis means where you should look first. Are you looking at this person first, or looking at this text first, or this fan, even this logo? Everything create equal importance, which should not be there. In a design, there should be only one product which should cover the emphasis, where we have to look at this product first. Here in this design, this should be the highlight point. To make this highlight, we have to make this logo smaller. We have to make this text smaller. In that way, it will create enough white space around this area to make this product better. In that way, we are fixing two principles. One is we are fixing the emphasis, where the students, I mean, the users' first attention will go here. So this will be the first attention point. In that way, we're fixing the emphasis. And also we are making this smaller, creating a proper white space. And we have to fix this text, and we'll create a text hierarchy. And finally, we'll create a proportion to make this design perfect. I'll do one after another. So first I'm doing, what I'll do is I'll just, uh, wait a minute. Okay. So I'm not going to recreate this again because it will, we have very less time. So already created it. I'll just explain you the design principles. So here first we'll just remove the product, which is definitely not their product, and the logo. we'll also remove this text which is not required. So we remove the unnecessary items first. And what we are going to do is we are going to create an ad with by following the principle and also make it look good. So first we'll add the fan. So fan I've added by adding the fan, by adding it, putting it on the right place and on the right size, the product visibility has increased. And then I've added this text. The text made the logo made smaller, and the text had proper text hierarchy. Means whatever the important one as on bold and the less important on the smaller size, or in a lighter font weight. So these are the text hierarchy we are talking about. If you are creating a proper uh, difference between these text is what we call it as a text hierarchy. If you check the old design, the text is almost looking same. Everything is on the same side. Where in the new text, you can see we have a text hierarchy over there, and we made it smaller so the importance would go on this point. So that's how we created white space. Now we have some empty space in this design. We create the text hierarchy, and also we made this product legible. And one last thing to do is proportion, the placement of this product. So everything needs to be on the right size to make this design look great. For that, we'll just select all this, and we'll place things properly. So the placement of the design also it matters, and also we have to get rid of unnecessary white space. So in that way, now this design is perfect. So again, only thing is we have to make this fan center. So now you can see this is a professional design where we fixed the hierarchy. So now if you are scrolling to Instagram, the attention would be only going here. The other things were I will grab a less attention. Then you read the text, and this is not important. You from here you will go on this format. So this is the ad, the original, the final ad. The client would accept it, and this is the ChatGPT created version. Have a closer look at this, and then have a closer look, and you will see the difference. You can see the clarity. You can see the uh, visual language of aspect of it. Everything come out nice. For that, you have to learn the design concept as well. Design principles as well. So in the Masa ad, we taught you have to learn the editings. You have to learn how to do the masking, how to use the clone stamp tool, how to use the brush tool. That's one part of the design. The another part of the design is learning the principles. Why this text, why this color, why this size, where the product should be placed, all these things you have to learn. AI will not do it for you. In this way, let's move on to the third one, which is concept ads. Third thing, you have to learn concept. How do you convey a concept through design? Let's do one thing. Let's start with AI. What I'll do is I'll just ask AI to create an ad. So I've given a prompt. I've given some samples. I've given a KitKat sample, another sample. Ask them to create a KitKat theme ad between innings, the KitKat break. This is the inspiration, and the text I have given. This is the design to design the inspiration I've given, and the text says create a KitKat cricket theme ad between innings, take a KitKat break. Okay, so you can see it's a cricket theme KitKat ad. So cricket should be there, and KitKat theme should be there. That's what we given, and this is the AI generated ad. So forget about this small mistakes in this product. Apart from that, do you think the client would accept it? No, there is no way client would accept something design. This design itself look poor, and also the concept is not coming out great. Again, another design, just added the stadium. again the concept is not coming out great. This is very poor, very amateur design. Even though the design need fix, like how we fixed Mazda, just replace this chocolate and this would be perfect on one side. But the concept is not coming out great, and chat gpt could never ever create concepts like human does. So here what we did is we picked the chocolate, we picked the, wait a minute. So we picked this image from internet. We uh, created this chocolate as a stumps. You can see it right here. This design, we created the stumps. Each one of chocolate bar, we have created this stump. So we created this get chocolate as a stump, and then we added the text, we added the background, we added a depth, we added the shadows and everything. So it is completely human-made design without not even a single percentage of AI. So AI is not going to help you all the time. AI is helpful for most of the times, but it's not going to helpful for all the time. So that's a conclusion of this learning process, guys. So yeah, I believe you understood properly. You understood the purpose of design, and you understood the difference between learning the editing in Photoshop, learning the design principles, and also how to ideate and create an ad. So AI can help you on many things, not everything. So it's only way to master design is to learn both design and AI. We are proving this point. We are telling you this point again and again. And now it's time for Q&A. If you have any questions, you can ask me. After this Q&A session, I'll guide you on how to become a graphic designer by learning both graphic design and AI, and also about our two courses, the 4-week course and also the professional 12-week graphic design course. So students, if you have any questions, please ask now. It will be just 2-3 minutes Q&A, and then we'll start the next part of this workshop. So request everyone, if you have any question, please ask me. All right, I think we don't have any questions. At the end, we have another Q&A session. If you have any questions, we can have a look at that. All right. Now, why are we learning this? What's the reason to learn design? So students, tell me, are you learning it for a hobby or as a career? Would you please drop an answer? Why are you learning this design? Why are we learning it? Please drop a message. Why are you learning design? So as a hobby or as a career? So one student have answered as a hobby. Anyone here want to take it as a career? All right. So if you're wanted to take this design as your career, then you have to learn everything about graphic design. You should learn what graphic designers do. And I will quickly guide you the roadmap to become a pro graphic designer. So in that way, you will understand what are things your graphic designers do, what are the things you have to learn, everything you will understand, and you will also get a clear picture of how to be pro graphic designer. So yeah, let me walk you through how to become a pro graphic designer. So first, let's understand what graphic designers do at work. If you wanted to become a graphic designer, you should learn what graphic designers do at work. So graphic designers usually work on two things. One is branding, another one is marketing. So if you wanted to become a graphic designer, you should master either branding or marketing. So creating a brand is what we call it as branding, and promoting a brand is what we call it as marketing. Creating a brand means, you create a brand from scratch. You create logos, you create uh, colors, you create package design, you create brand identity, everything you create from scratch. That's why we call it creating a brand is branding, and promoting a brand is marketing. So if you're promoting a brand, once the brand is already live, you're promoting to it to some users. It's what we call it as marketing. So that's the two things. That's the two places where graphic designers work. So now let's have a look at what graphic designers do here. What are the things graphic designers do under branding and marketing? Under branding, graphic designers, work on picking a right color for the front, color for the brand, picking the right font for the brand, or else sometimes even create a font for the brand. These are the things graphic designers do in branding. Along with that, graphic designers create logos. So logos plays a key important in any brand. Imagine iPhone without Apple logo. So how many people do you think will buy it? So the sales will drop huge. That important is a logo place, and graphic designers create logo under branding department. Likewise, package design. You should learn how to create a package design if you wanted to work as a graphic designers under branding. So that's another thing. And finally, brand identity is something, it it's what shows what brand is, what exactly this brand is. Ice cream brand should have some kind of personality, and if a luxury watch brand, it will have a different kind of personality. Both of them is what, as a graphic designer, you should know how to create this identity. These are the works graphic designers do under branding. Now let's have a look at the work graphic designers do under marketing. They create social media posts, something like how we created. We created a social media post using AI. Graphic designers used to create it. Even with or without AI, graphic designers create social media posts. Graphic designers create Google ads, emailers, and landing pages. These are things you have to learn if you wanted to work in a marketing department. So that's everything graphic designers do at work. And if you wanted to become a pro graphic designer, you have to learn how to create all these things. By only learning AI and Photoshop, you could not become a graphic designer. Can do some small works, but to become a pro designer, you have to learn all these things. So that's I'll guide you to become a pro designer. First, you have to learn the tools. You have to learn how to use Photoshop. You have to learn how to Illustrator. You have to learn how to use XD. Everything you have to learn. That's the first thing. And then you have to learn the design principles. So in today's workshop, we have a look at this hierarchy. Uh, we had a look at this white space. Everything had a look. And there are other principles as well. You have to learn all these principles. Have to learn how to use typography properly. Have to learn how to use color theories. All these things you have to learn. And finally, you have to pick either branding or marketing, or else you can pick both. If you pick marketing, it's easier to get a job, and quickly you can get a job. If it's branding, it will take a lot of time to learn, and after that you can go to job. So once you picked your field, branding and marketing, finally you have to create your graphic design portfolio. Your portfolio is something where you showcase your work. What are the works you have created? You will showcase that, and once your portfolio is ready, you can go for a job. So to become a pro graphic designer, you have to learn graphic design first, and then you have to create your portfolio, and you can apply for a job and get it. That's a roadmap to become a pro graphic designer. So to become a designer in 3 months, under 3 months, if you are picking marketing field, the things you have to learn is Photoshop, Illustrator, design fundamentals, color theory, typography, advanced creative design, marketing ads, and then your portfolio. These are the things you have to learn in order to become a pro graphic designer. So where is the AI role in it? How AI will help you is by adding AI to all these topics. Only learning AI will not help you become a graphic designer. You have to learn the concept, and then you have to add AI in it. You have to learn Photoshop and learn how to use AI in it. have to learn Illustrator, and then you have to learn how to use AI in it. Likewise, these topics as well. So these are theoretical concept where you no need to use AI on it. The practical concept everywhere, you have to use your AI to build, everything. Even for portfolio, in a traditional method, if it takes 1 or 2 weeks to create a portfolio, with AI you can create it 3 to 4 days. So that's the difference, by difference between design and AI. And we introduce our graphic design certification course to learn professional graphic design on what are the topics I've mentioned you. So this is a 3 months graphic design live course. Please keep in mind it's a live course where we teach you online on how to, everything about design and AI. So now I'll quickly share you the course curriculum, so you will get a clear understanding of what are the things you'll be learning in this course. So this is a 3 months course where it will start with AI. You will learn many AI tools, not just ChatGPT. You will be learning Pacdora and some other AI tools where we use to create amazing designs. And it will start with Photoshop. You have to learn Photoshop completely, how to use it. Have to learn Illustrator completely, how to use it. Then you have to learn the fundamentals of graphic design, color theory, and typography. First, you will be learning it on theoretical manner, where we'll teach you everything in theoretical, and then we'll teach you on advanced concept. And finally, you have to learn graphic design marketing, where you will be learning the things that you do at work. You'll be learning social media ads. That's what exactly you do at work. You'll be learning Google Ads, emailers, landing pages, everything you will be learning in this course. Along with that, you'll be learning the rich media units. This is the futuristic ad concept where you'll be learning interactive ads, AR/VR ads, gamified ads, all these things you will be learning in this course. There is no any platform that teaches these three concepts in India right now. We are the only one teach you this because this is the future. And the highlights of this program is you'll be completing 10 portfolios, 4 industry projects, 8 AI tools you'll be covering, 4 case studies you'll cover, and 2 years access for this entire course. And we also provide 100% placement assistance for everyone joining this course. And you can see a lot of features in this course where you can connect with the tutor one-to-one. You have WhatsApp interaction. You can contact the tutor on WhatsApp anytime. You'll have a private design community, weekly Q&A session, and 2 years access to this entire course. These are the features of this course. And finally, it will end up with the certification where you get a proper certification for completing this graphic design course. So let me share you how our course will look like in the website. Let me share you this. Wait a minute. So if you join our course, you will get an access like this. You can just access the course files in this course where all the lessons will be there on weekly concept. So week 1, we'll be learning Photoshop. Week 2, we'll be learning image editing. Week 3, we'll be learning photo manipulation and live projects. Week 4, we'll move on to Illustrator. Likewise, you have lessons for this entire course in the website. So you can have a look at this. Along with this, we'll be also teaching you in live classes like this. Google Meet will be joining in live classes. You can ask questions, clear doubts, everything. So it's a proper structured course. You can learn literally everything about design in this graphic design course. So finally, the course fees. The fees for this course, if you are interested in just 4 weeks course, is just 4,990 rupees, and the 12 weeks course, the fees is 20,000. So like I mentioned before, if you're someone who already have another profession, or you wanted to get into something else, you can pick only this 4 weeks course, which will help you create all the generative ads we have created in this workshop. You'll be able to create something like that, and you can make a side hustle out of it. But if you wanted to become a pro graphic designer, wanted to get a job or international freelance career, this would be ideal for you. And we have an workshop offer. So students who are interested in joining this course workshop offer, which is only for 3 days, where this 4 weeks course is only 2,990 rupees, and the 12 weeks course is 15,000 rupees. So this offer is only for 3 days. If you are joining this course within 3 days, you can join by paying this fees instead of that. So yeah, that's all for today's workshop, and you've got a clear understanding of what are the things you'll be learning. Now, interested students, you can just drop a message to this number. This is my number, admin's number. You can just drop a message to this number, and I will help you, guide you join this graphic design course. All right, everyone. And if you are interested, you can contact me on this number, and I will help you join the course. So if you have any final questions, you can ask now, and I will answer it. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining today. If you have any questions, you can contact me on my WhatsApp number through I'll share my WhatsApp number. You can contact the WhatsApp group admin number as well. Thank you for joining today. Hopefully you enjoyed this workshop, and I hope to see you guys again. Thank you so much.